The Philanthropy Award recognizes exemplary corporate citizenship and generosity to arts and culture. And the finalists are East-West Partners for its philanthropic contributions to nonprofit arts organizations and the Riverfront Park community.
East-West Partners is primarily a community developer. What we tend to do is go into places where we're going to live and work and be there for a long, long time. Our involvement at the Museum of Contemporary Art is absolutely about community. The small example I'll give you is we did a project next door called the Delgany, and there were 42 buyers there, and all 42 we gave memberships to the museum as their move-in gift. Pretty cool, because how often do you get to live right next door to a museum, particularly one like that? We did a pretty interesting thing at Riverfront Park, created this thing called the Riverfront Park Community Foundation, and it's pretty neat. A community foundation gets a half a point, a percentage point on every sale of a condominium, an apartment complex, a retail condominium in the Riverfront Park community. And that money is pretty substantial. Somewhere it can be a lot, $1 million, it can be $250,000. No matter what you do, it's a pretty good amount of money. Out of the blue, this great woman, Jamie Kopka, approaches me and says, you know, I've got this idea for a pop-up museum. A pop-up is something that emerges out of nowhere. No one knows it's coming. It shows up in a little space, it's there for a minute or two, and then it's gone. And we happen to have a space in 1,300 square feet that we hadn't been able to lease. We were coming into the holiday season, we didn't expect to lease it, and it seemed like a nice way to use an empty space. We were fortunate enough to come across Judy Anderson, who really had this great idea about Platform. You know, what Platform fundamentally does is help children who are at risk. That's their first goal. Their second goal is to help those kids by introducing to them to the arts and helping them to learn to express themselves through the arts. And they do that today really through artists in residence.
Kaiser Permanente for its significant financial sponsorship and in-kind support of many diverse arts and cultural organizations.
Kaiser Permanente is a healthcare organization that is statewide in Colorado. We've been in existence since 1969, so we're celebrating our 40th year this year. One of the activities that we've supported in the community that we're really proud of is the Dragon Boat Festival that occurs every summer, and we support that organization financially. We volunteer, we exhibit at the booths, and actually we also row a boat in the Dragon Boat Festival, and we think it promotes the Asian culture in the Colorado community. The Denver Museum of Nature and Science project, Expedition Health, was a significant contribution for us. We actually provided $4 million of support to the museum, and it was important for us to concentrate some of our giving in one organization because, first of all, the reach of the museum is so huge. It touches so many young people, and it was a way for us to look at human biology but marry it together with a cultural institution to provide information to people about something that we're really passionate about, which is healthcare. We think it's really part of our corporate responsibility to give back to the community, and using arts and culture and the organizations that support those efforts to communicate things to the people who live here is really something we're very passionate about.
Three Tomatoes Catering for its multifaceted philanthropy, including pro bono catering, in-kind contributions, and volunteer donations.
Three Tomatoes has supported the arts for over 30 years, giving to over 20 organizations with 4% of our gross.
I think what we've discovered in all the years that we've been in business is that cultural institutions really need help. And one of the big ways that they fundraise is through events. It is one of the major ways of fundraising. And we're in the event business, we're in the food art business, and we have found it a natural fit to philanthropically support the institutions that are important to us.
But we get to be creative doing these events. And I think it's
express our artistic.
To express our artistic side, and it gets the staff excited. It gets the kitchen excited.
Well, that same vitality that the art brings to the city brings to our personal lives, our business lives, our staff's lives.
God, we started out, I don't know, 25 years ago doing all Opera Colorado. We were very involved with them. We were very involved with the Colorado Ballet, with what else?
We catered for Placido Domingo when he was here, the Kozlov Ballet,
Right.
when they came to Denver. And mostly these were in-kind, in most cases they were in-kind sponsorships. So our desire, Three Tomatoes' desire to sponsor the arts and to support the arts, it started from the very onset of our business.